Hello, everybody. It's Anita Foster with the Arlington ISD. We are at Martin High School today, about ready to sample some of the most scrumptious looking food that I've seen in a long while. And what's most interesting about what you're seeing today here at Martin High School is this is a for students, by students program where our students at our high schools are actually creating menus for other students to enjoy. I've got a lot of guests with us today. Let me just do a quick rundown on everyone we have with us. Aziz from Prince Lebanese Grill. No introduction needed for you. Miss O, our culinary teacher here at Martin High School, David Lewis. Hello.
Hello.
You're our Executive Director of Food and Nutrition Services. We have your nutritionist, Christy's, with us today, and our world famous chef at Arlington Independent School District. All here because we have worked together to provide these delicious, scrumptious meals for our students. David Lewis, I'm going to start with you today because this was a mastermind you had. How do I listen to students and then turn that into a product they can get in the lunchroom? Tell me how all of this came about.
Absolutely. So we want to make sure that everything's student driven. And so part of our menu that's truly student-driven menu. Students come in, we bust them in hundreds each year into our test kitchen. They tell us what they want. We go out, we bid those items, we have the students come back, they help us award those bids, and then all those items go out to our culinary teams like Miss O's, and they create dishes for us. And then we're not just looking at current students, but also alum, and that's where we bring in Aziz.
Yes.
And so we're really excited to partner with them.
That's a perfect transition, Aziz, because you are a product of Arlington ISD.
Yes,
tell us your Arlington ISD history.
Dunn Elementary, Young Junior High, Martin High School. So it's great to be back in Martin High School today. Really excited to work with Mr. Lewis, Chef Kuko, Alicia, Sandra, everyone at the Food and Nutrition to build this by students, for students campaign, I guess, and menu. You know, it's been fun for the past year testing and getting approval from the students, and then getting to work on the recipes and bringing some restaurant quality food alongside Chef Kuko and bring some great food to the school district. So.
And we're going to come back to you because you're going to be adding some additional flavor on top of everything else. But Miss O, you're the benefactor of these conversations between our food and nutrition services team and professionals like Aziz. What does this mean for you and for your students?
This is so great because the students get to use their skills that they learn in culinary class. They apply it to be able to create their own dishes that they want to eat in the cafeterias. So it's really special for them to get that opportunity, and to see it come to fruition is just so great.
And there are going to be lots of new things coming soon to the Arlington ISD, right, Mr. Lewis, including a new flavor station. And Aziz, you're going to play a really interesting part in the new flavor station. What are you bringing to the table?
So I'm bringing my Prince Lebanese Grill shawarma seasoning. My recipe sits on foodnetwork.com. So to bring this shawarma seasoning that's kind of put my family's restaurant on the map, bring it to the schools to where they can add it to whatever item they want, whether it's squash, zucchini, French fries, the Mediterranean chicken. Bringing that to the school is really exciting.
And I know it is a product that everyone loves on all of the different foods that you just mentioned. Absolutely. So it's very exciting. A flavor station, something I did not have in my high school cafeteria. Let me come over to Christy because nutrition is something that we talk about all the time in the Arlington ISD. And I know you work very closely with our chef to make sure that our food not only tastes amazing, but it's also nutritious. We have a very special day coming up Friday. Tell us all about it.
Yes, in case you didn't know, Friday is Hug a Vegetarian Day. And so Mr. Lewis has chosen to showcase some of our vegetarian new items for the menu this year. We have the veggie hummus wrap as well as a veggie burger. So we hope everybody will take a stab at that and give it a try and not be afraid to try something vegetarian.
And Chef Kuko, I can't even imagine what it takes to be able to customize menus like this. You have a great team that you work with, but tell us a little bit about how you guys make these delicious dishes possible for students.
Well, I work pretty close with Mr. Lewis. He comes to my kitchen and he asks me what he wants. He tells me what he wants, and I start trying to make magic with ingredients.
And it's really fascinating because students have a variety of taste buds, and you just mentioned it. I mean, Friday is Hug a Vegetarian Day, and students wanted vegetarian options on the menu. So we're going to be trying some amazing options today. David Lewis, at the end of the day, it's where the rubber meets the road, and that's actually in the cafeteria. How do you measure whether or not students are satisfied?
I was just talking with Chef Aziz earlier, and so we had a student who snapped a picture. He had the shawarma wings, and the plate was empty with just bones on it. And basically the caption was, "This was fire," and that's when we know.
Okay.
So that's perfect.
And I know you host kids. We've been over to the kitchen when y'all have had elementary school children over, and you give them different things to taste. I don't think that is a traditional program in schools. Is this unique to Arlington?
It's unique, but again, we want to make sure that everything from every step of the process is student driven. And so tell us what you want. That's what we're going to go out to bid. When we bring those items in, they're going to award them for us, and then again, we're going to come out to our to Miss O and to our other culinary classes and say, hey, put these items together into menus for us. Right now, we have things listed on our menu if it's by student for student. I was just talking with Miss O. In a couple of years, I don't even want to have to say that because I want everything on the menu would be by student for student.
I think that is really exciting. And Ms. O, I wanted to ask you, because you get feedback directly from your students every single day. How excited are they to have that possibility of being able to craft their own menu?
They are very excited. I actually just had a student a couple class periods ago come in after lunch, and she was raving about the wings, and she had no idea yet. I hadn't told them about the program just yet, and so she was like, "Oh my gosh, we get a chance to place something on the cafeteria menu that we create." And so once they cultivate their skills a little bit, they're going to be able to explore and create and taste it out and see if it works.
I think you guys are truly changing the game of high school lunch for sure.
Absolutely.
Aziz, we talked about you being a product of Arlington ISD. We see you a lot on our Facebook Lives, but you're here a lot of times other than that. What does it mean for you to be able to help our students become experts in the culinary profession?
Food is going to taste better from your own hands when you had a say in the recipe and making it. So I take pride in the students taking pride in the menu, and just putting in countless hours with the test kitchen, with Chef Kuko and everybody, formulating these recipes, making sure that you're excited about lunch. It gives us a competitive advantage if the lunch is better. Kids are more focused in school and able to perform better. So just seeing how passionate they are about making delicious food has got me all riled up, and so I'm happy to bring in what's important at Prince and just get some good food for the students.
Well, we're
Love it.
thrilled. We're
Yeah.
thrilled to have you as a partner. We're just excited that we even have these options for students at our high school. Now, I know we have a classroom full of students here who have been very quiet, patiently waiting to try all the options, but we have a couple of special guests who have already got a plate and a fork in hand, and that's Kelly Horn, our Assistant Superintendent of Facilities, and Darla Moss, our Chief Financial Officer, here to taste test some broccoli and beef and broccoli. And then Kelly Horn, you're going to taste test the squash with shawarma seasoning.
Ooh.
Excellent. So you guys go right ahead and taste test that. And we are going to start the process of letting our students sample these wonderful treats. And before we do wrap up, I would like to say our students at our culinary program at the Dan Dipert Career and Technical Center often intern with you, Aziz. We know Preston Wynn, who we just brag about all the
yeah,
time.
he's the man.
And you have a fabulous new intern. Tell us about him.
We do. His name is Bryson Davis. He's actually here. He's a Martin High School student, so he didn't have to make the trip to Prince today. He's been here helping set up the samples for everybody. And he's a young, passionate man that we're happy to have at the restaurant. Dreams to open his own barbecue restaurant one day, and so we're happy to help him grow in culinary skill, business skill. Growing your network, how to conduct business meetings, all these good things. So, great young man. We're happy to have right now, and we're just showing him the ropes.
Absolutely. We want to be at opening day of your restaurant. How excited are you to get to intern with Aziz?
This is a huge opportunity, and I think it's really awesome that Aziz is having me here to help him out with these types of events, and I'm really happy to be here and to help all y'all out.
Well, we're thrilled to have all of our special guests today. Miss O, thank you for letting us barge into your classroom and make a big mess.
Anytime.
We'll be here. We'll help you clean up too.
Thank you.
So in the meantime, though, I just want to just say again, thank you, everybody. The creativity of this program is just one of the many ways Arlington ISD is different than a lot of other school districts. For students, by students. We mean that in every way. So thank you all so much for joining us on this Facebook video. We're going to see you again when we come back to you later this week. Until then, happy eating, everyone.